Sorry, I freeze at the beginning. Wow! VEDA Day 2 has already been a disaster. I uploaded a video because I had, through my webcam last night. I put it up this morning. And it was a book haul, and my audio is messed up. I learned this through that video, and also because I Skyped with Bree and it was messed up. And a lot of you who watched that video heard clicking sounds. All of you who watched that video heard clicking sounds like I was some sort of Doctor Who villain. So I am sorry about that, and we're trying this again, and I've been trying this for the past hour or so, and I've had to switch computers and kind of have used all of my family's computers and finally found one that was going to work. So I'm sorry about the webcam thing too, but both of my memory cards have stopped working, so I need to go get a new memory card. Anyway, to make it up to you guys, I am going to do my book haul, and I'm also going to talk about what I'm currently reading. So it's going to be a book haul / what I'm currently reading video, and I think it's going to be interesting. So first things first, I went to this bookstore in a town a few hours away from where I live with my best friend and her boyfriend. I was not a third wheel mother. No, I'm kidding. And yeah, and so we went to this bookstore. It's a really cool independent bookstore, and they did that thing where they wrap books in paper and they write descriptions, and you don't know what the book is, but you have to buy the book based on the description. And so I did it. I bought 2 books, and I was feeling very brave because I couldn't make up my mind, and I ended up getting Inherent Vice by Thomas Pynchon, which is the movie tie-in cover, but I actually don't mind it. I think it's kind of cool, and this is a very psychedelic book. It was written in 2009. There's a movie that came out with Joaquin Phoenix, and yeah, it sounds like it'll be a fun ride. And I also got Deathless by Catherine M. Valente, which I'd heard a lot about, and I'd read The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairy to Land and A Ship of Her Own Making a few years ago, and I enjoyed it. So, this is her adult read. It's Russian folklore. I'm excited about that. Then, I was with my mom, my madre, and we went to Barnes & Noble, and I don't live very close to Barnes & Noble, so when I get to go to Barnes & Noble, it's exciting, and I bought a couple books, because I had cash on me, and you know what that means. When you have cash on you, you spend it. I have to look up something. Oh, wait, I remember his name now. Oh my god. When I first filmed this, I couldn't remember something, but now I remembered. Okay, the first book I got because I really enjoyed the first book. I thought it was really fun. The book was Dorothy Must Die, and I got the sequel, The Wicked Will Rise by Daniel Page. And I want to get a little controversial for a moment and talk about Full Fathom 5, which is, it's not the publishing house, because HarperCollins publishes these books, but it's, I don't know what the correct terminology, if you guys know what I'm talking about, like, comment below and tell me what the correct terminology is. But Full Fathom 5 is owned by James Frey. You might know him from the disaster that was Endgame, the book Endgame, which I think was a complete disaster. You might know him from being Pittacus Lore, who wrote the I Am Number 4 books. And you might know him from being James Frey of the Oprah scandal and A Million Little Pieces and that memoir being all a lie and all that stuff. I read some articles about him last spring and about Full Fathom 5 around the time that Dorothy Must Die was coming out, and or after that. I think I'd already read it and I was learning about this. Basically, the company comes up with ideas. I might get this wrong, but I think I'm right. Comes up with ideas for books and hires writers to write those books. And there's nothing wrong with that. Lauren Oliver of Delirium, of all of those books, has a similar company. But the thing that people have a problem with this particular company is that apparently it's kind of an abusive environment for these writers. From what I understand, Daniel Page, who wrote these books, is in an abusive environment. She's a TV writer, and I don't think that, I think she's paid well, I think she's compensated well, but there's other writers who are smaller who don't get that. And also James Frey is kind of like, doesn't seem like a great person, which I don't love, but I made the decision to outweigh that because I like the first book and I like Daniel Page's writing, and I went, okay, I want to do this. I want to read this, and it sucks because sometimes you really have to make those decisions when you're reading, if you're gonna, I don't know, support an author or whatever. And I decided to do it, and it's just, it's difficult. It's difficult to be a person in this age. It's hard to do everything super black and white because nothing is so black and white. But the point is, though, long, complicated. What would you do? I don't know. Wicked Will Rise. The cool thing about this beautiful little book is that it has a full color map of Oz in this super cool which, if you don't know what this series is about, it's about Dorothy. Well, not about Dorothy, it's about this girl who, in modern day America gets transported to Oz, and she has to kill Dorothy, because Dorothy's gone corrupt, and it kind of throws evil and good on its head, and it's a really fun book. Oh my god, okay, I also got Etiquette and Espionage by Gail Carriger. I was in sort of a young adult kick. During the spring, I find that I read a lot of YA. During the summer, I read adult books. During the winter, I read young adult books, and during the fall I read adult books. So I sort of go back and forth. I still like read a mixture, but I tend to read more in the spring. I don't really know why, I just do. But yeah, Etiquette and Espionage, Soulless by Gail Carriger is a really fun book, and this just sounds really fun. It's about like a boarding school or whatever, finishing school, where girls learn how to kick ass, which I'm all about. So yeah, and then I also, for $6, got a book by one of my favorite writers right now, and that's Michael Chabon's Telegraph Avenue, which is just a very nice, beautiful book, and I really loved Amazing Adventures of Catherine Clay, so I'm excited to have this. I got it for $6, which is like totally rad. The books I'm currently reading include a book that I've been reading for months, but these are the only two that I'm actively reading. I'm also reading White Teeth by Zadie Smith, but put it down because it really wasn't doing it for me. I wasn't loving the writing, and I wasn't really connecting. I was loving the writing, but I wasn't connecting with the characters, but I think I'm going to revisit it. But I'm talking super fast. What I'm currently reading is a book I've been reading for months, My Life in France by Julia Child, with Alex Prudhomme. It's French. This is about her memoir and her time in France. Julie and Julia was partly based on this, and it's lovely and funny and sweet and girl power, and the descriptions of French food and descriptions of France are beautiful, and I really love this book, and I've been taking a long time reading it. I'm also reading Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. After the disaster that was Red Queen and a couple YA books I read before that for Read-A-Rama, I really haven't been loving YA. I haven't been connecting with it. I haven't been finding things that I really liked. So I absolutely love Since You've Been Gone. It's a really nice refresher, and the reasons why I do like YA, and the reasons why I think YA can be so fantastic, and this book is so good, and it's just flippin' pretty, too. Like, it's so nice, and I really love the friendship aspect of this, and the way these two girls love each other. It's very similar to how My Best Friend and I, who might be making an appearance during VEDA, and it's just so good, and I love it so much. Okay, that's what I'm currently reading. Now, I have a question for you guys. I was talking to Brie from Brie May on Skype, which I think I mentioned at the beginning of the video, and I was talking about how I feel like I am perceived on BookTube, and I have no idea. I have no idea how I'm perceived on BookTube. They're very lucky because I have you guys, and you guys are wonderful, but I would love, first of all, never feel intimidated to comment, because I love all the comments. Never ever feel intimidated to comment. If you have something to say, let me know. Let me know. I love those comments. I live off of them. They're my juice. They're my power. They're my clicky sounds. Second, though, I know I'm a weirdo. I know I make a variety of videos. I make videos that are music related. I make comedy videos. And I make videos that are sort of arty. And I make videos all over the place. And it's just sort of like this wild assemblage of videos. And I don't really stick to a structure. But I would love to know what you guys think. Honestly, I'm not trying to fish for compliments. I just honestly want feedback, and I want to know what you guys think of me and where I fall in this crazy BookTube world. That would mean so much, and it would really be great. Anyway, I'm sorry for those people who had to watch that clicky video. That totally sucks. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!